video straight to your computer.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Just
Anyways, so Ivanna's craziest night out. We want to hear this. We want to hear this.
Your craziest night out.
I don't know. I had like one experience like last year. I got drugged.
What?
In a hobo.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
yes.
See, I don't think I've ever been drugged. Like that's something that like I don't think a lot of guys can experience.
No, I don't think so.
It's
No.
literally the worst feeling in the world. Like, this was in Kamloops, so I don't know like how Edmonton does it. I don't think it's like.
I think it's worse, but yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people from Kamloops are like, oh, it happens all the time because it's like small towns.
Really?
So
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
I know.
So whack.
So yeah, it was so shitty. We ended up going
finish
to
that shit.
like the place where I used to work, which was like Sharks Club.
Right. Oh yeah, I went to Sharks Club in Vancouver. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Wing Night.
Shout out. And I honestly do not remember most of the night. All I remember is waking up like under a freaking bridge, and like a hobo was like, "Ma'am, where are you going?" And I'm
my
like,
God.
dumb as shit. I'm like, I'm going to meet my friends. I'm gonna be there, and I couldn't even move my legs, so I'm literally like trying. With my hands, my feet, nothing were working.
You should have been in a wheelchair.
The hobo in the wheelchair got out of the wheelchair, stood up, said, "And then you need this."
He's like, yeah, no, like that's
Yes,
insane.
My friend
they
is
would
over.
stand up. Actually, they would.
Oh, it was so
You got this.
You got this.
So
I'm just
bad.
listening.
I'm like, so you don't even know how you got there?
I don't know how I got there, and then my other girlfriend also was drugged. She was like crawling on the floor.
Was this? I said your best night, not
my
your worst
best
night.
Best night.
This sounds like your
I
worst.
thought the question was crazy.
craziest.
Oh, was it craziest?
Oh,
That was
Wait,
like-
okay,
I
well,
was
then
crazy.
yes.
I'm up
then
there
yes.
with, like-
Okay, my bad. Then
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that
So-
even happened. That's fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
it happened.
Kamloops?
Made me stronger.
No, I think
I ain't going to Kamloops.
craziest night out was probably when I got knocked out by a Hell's Angel.
What?
Yeah, I think that was
Y'all
probably.
Y'all got some crazy ass
Yeah.
stories.
That was probably the peak. I don't know. I lost the fucking Louis Vuitton ring that night.
Here's
it
the
was
thing: is usually I'm
that was
there to
a
protect
long-
this kid. If there's a Hell's Angel, I'm not protecting.
Dude, you weren't
him.
even there. But yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
no, what the fuck am I gonna do?
No,
Wow.
but
It's a
like
Hell's Angel.
no, that was a wild night.
That guy kills people.
No,
Chris
the
Tucker in front of his face.
it was an accident. I was being a
overtop
nice,
him
I
with
was
the
being a
fisheye
nice
lens?
guy, and I got fucking suckered. Like absolutely
Why?
dummy by this.
Okay, so what's the context?
Okay,
of all
backstory to this. So we went out 2019, like end of October, so kind of like pre-COVID. And we went to, I think we went to the Pint. Pint was dead that night, like just fucking, like just super dead. Went over to Thrift Shop. Thrift Shop was also dead. I mean, I don't think it helped that it was like a Wednesday, but like, anyways, just a super dead night on the town. And so we're like, fuck it, let's go to Shade. I think Shade's the one that, like the strip club that's right down the street
Yeah.
from the Pint. Is it Shade? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to Shade.
Shit is bunk.
Anyways, we fucking hit it off. We hit it off with the manager. I think his name was AJ. We hit it off with the
I'm
manager
trying to get everything
AJ.
out of it.
We're
Hey, I told you I'm broke, man. Come on.
Yo, this ain't the bathroom. Relax, dog. Relax. It's not like that. Bro.
and but we hit it off with his manager AJ. So he starts bringing out like bottle service and all this shit, like just kind of hooking it up for us.
Right.
We ended up like blacking out. My one buddy Jet, he passed out in the ice bucket.
I was
Like,
drunk off this.
passes out in the ice bucket, hands in the ice bucket, like passed out. We get kicked out of the club because we're just so fucked up. Like there was like 8 of us, and anyways, it was nuts. We had like strippers follow the store and stuff. It was insane.
Oh my god.
And so we were outside, and this fight breaks out between like one of our buddies from Kelowna. All of us jump in on it. We're like fuck these guys, like all this stuff, and then like another fight breaks out. We're in this one too, and then whatever stuff kind of hangs out. I wasn't in the second one, I don't think. And then like I don't really remember. Like the boys had to tell me what happened, but then like I was standing off to the side, and this like help. Like,
That's how you know you got knocked out.
No, and like
The
this,
boys
no,
had to tell me.
No, and like
I didn't know
this-
exactly what happened, but
Yeah.
they fill me in.
No, like literally, and like it was like I was standing off to the side, and this like fucking dude just came up to me and was like,
Ivanna.
like whatever, kind of like started talking shit. I turned around and was like, nah, man, don't want any part of it. We're all good. Like, could tell that he was no good. Like,
Right. Yeah.
just
You
fuck.
knew he fucked people up.
Right, and so like, and like, so there was one friend that was kind of watching the whole thing, and then like the other 4 of them were in this fight. I was with this other dude, kind of just standing there like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, man, we're all good. Don't want any beef. And like, being a nice guy, I was just like, yeah, man, like we're all good. Like, don't want any beef.
Too close. Too
Big
close.
mistake.
But
big
just like
mistake,
touched
big
him on the
mistake.
shoulder, like a friend.
No, I
like,
understand.
just, like-
I understand where you're coming
Right,
from.
and so,
I
like,
understand where you're
right,
coming
and
from.
so he looks at me.
Yeah.
This is what my
That
friend said.
moment you fucked
But
up.
yeah.
He looks at me and says, "Don't fucking touch me." My drunk ass like blocked the fuck out. Goes, man, I'm so sorry, man. Didn't mean
Hug.
it. touch him again on the shoulder. My buddy said from the second I touched him on the shoulder, I was already falling to the ground. It was like I was like, man, I'm so sorry. Didn't even just like sleeping, like literally already KO'd. Like they said they've never seen a faster punch. Like it was like the quickest right hook they've ever seen to the chin, and I literally just slept myself to the pavement.
Oh my god!
And like I was like laying there. No, it's fucking insane.
This is so funny.
And like literally, I've never been knocked out before. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. But like, it was just like the boys had to pick me up, collect me, and carry me to the Uber because I was so just disoriented by this like what hell's angel.
I just had to make sure that was recording because that shit's crazy.
No, but like that was basically that. And then like, anyways, lost my Louis Vuitton ring that night.
Oh,
and yeah, that was by far probably the craziest shit. Like just getting
You know how he
knocked out by
slid that
Hell's
in?
Angel.
Oh, I lost my Louis Vuitton ring.
Well, no, because I got knocked out.
No big deal. No big deal.
That's all he remembers from the night. He's like,
knocked
fuck.
out. It was on his finger. Got knocked out. Ring fell off. Only memory I have was looking for a ring or something.
Right.
Get back to the hotel or bring back to my place, and there's an ambulance waiting for me because someone called an ambulance for me. That's so fucked up I was.
Holy shit. Yo, man. Like.
So, anyways, that was probably I've never.
This is why I don't get in fights.
Nah, I don't get in fights.
When we get in fights, I'm breaking it up, and I'm like, we're leaving.
Right.
I know how to fight.
And I was trying to be the mediator. I was like, nah, man, we want no beef.
Yeah,
Get my
that's
shit
usually
wrong.
the guy like that.
You have
that
to- you have
gets
to-
knocked out
you get
like
to a
that. And then
point,
the
like-
whole fight starts. It's usually the dude like, see, if you have super aggressive friends and dangerous friends or things like that,
Right.
And I see it all the time. It's always the guy who's trying not to
But,
piss
like,
everybody off
if-
that gets decked.
But if I
and
lose
then,
my temper,
no.
I'm,
Here's
you
the
know.
thing. Here's the thing. The guy that tries to mediate it gets decked, and then the dude who already had the issue that was really starting the shit
It's always a nice
goes
guy.
in,
It's
and
always
then
a nice
it
guy.
gets into a brawl, and it
Right.
becomes everybody
Yeah.
that's involved and whatever.
Right.
See, and like
But
I've learned from my situations where it's just like if people are gonna fight, like I step to the left, like I'm out. Cause
Right,
I'm like
yeah.
if you are going out of your way to get fucking wrecked up tonight, if you trying to fight somebody tonight, I'm not involved. Right? I'll pick your body up and we'll fucking
Depends on
I'll
who
be
it
there in
is.
the morning.
If he's getting into a fight, or if I'm getting into a fight, there's been moments where it's just like there's shit that's gone down where he's standing
Right,
ready,
like, okay,
or
I
like
wanna be
we
like
have to be
No,
standing
here's the
ready,
thing.
but we don't have to get into
I've
it.
always had
in a
friends that could
truck.
take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I had this one friend that fucking headbutted a dude at the ranch,
Dude, that was
knocked his ass out, and the
That was
bouncers
insane.
looked at him and they were like, because he's 6'4", right?
Yeah.
He's 6'4". They looked at him and they went, okay. And then they just took the other guy and
Yeah,
took
yeah.
him out.
Yeah,
And they're like, we're not even gonna bother trying to take you
Yo,
out.
listen, pick your battles, people. Okay, you can't fight
That's
everybody.
facts.
You're not gonna
That's
win.
facts.
Okay, especially a 6'4" dude. That's
Know
gonna
how
fucking
good you are at
headbutt
fighting and never fight above your pay grade.
Never.
above your pay grade.
I'm fighting.